5-minute coaches preseason interview, this time with Shannon Foster, the head volleyball coach of the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks here in Grainfield. And Coach Foster, you're the new head volleyball coach here at Wheatland Grinnell. Tell me what you expect for this season.
Well, we've got a lot of girls returning that were an integral part of our state tournament team last year, and then we have some really good freshmen that are coming up, so I expect a very competitive season.
All right, folks, if you want to know more about Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawk volleyball, go to openspacessports.com. Well, as you take this team, your new team, into a new season, so to speak, you talked about briefly a lot of kids coming back. Who would those leaders be, probably?
We have 3 seniors that were big on the team last year, Hannah Gillespie, Paige Ramey, and Tristan Rathgaber. 2 medals and an outside hitter. 2 of them were all state. The other one was also all league, so we've got them returning. We also have Tennille Tholen, who was a starter on last year's team as well, and she's going to bring a lot to us from the setter position.
Now, for those people that don't know, your sister, you helped your sister last year.
I did.
Coach Polifka, and you gals grew up and played volleyball at Grinnell. And even though there used to be a rivalry between these 2 schools, I think, in Gove County, you now, of course, are unified. But a lot of rich tradition in volleyball here, isn't there? Yeah,
very much so. And to be honest, when I was in school, we always wanted to beat Wheatland, but in the back of my mind, I was always like, man, I wish we could play with them because, man, we really could have been good back then. But, yeah, there's a lot of tradition in these 2 schools.
When you take a look at your schedule and when you take a look at the teams you're going to play, talk about some of the other competition around the area, and what do you expect as far as conference is concerned? Who are the favorites? Are you one of the favorites, you think?
I would like to think we have a good shot at our league. I think that Golden Plains is going to be really strong this year. They had a pretty good team last year, and they have a lot of juniors, or girls that were juniors last year that are returning. They're going to be good. Weskin also has a couple of girls that were all state last year that will be returning, so I think they're going to be really strong in the league as well. And as far as other competition in the area, we start out in less than 2 weeks with Oberlin and Hoxie here, and those teams are always really strong. And then we've got some big tournaments that we're going to go to, so I think we're going to be battle tested by the time we get to the sub-state tournament.
I know you compete in the Oakley tournament, but you also have your very own Gove County Classic.
Yep.
That is hosted right here and then also over at Grinnell. That may be the premier tournament for you or not?
We also do Scott City. We go down there, so we might meet up with Dodge City, TMP, some of those other big schools. So really all 3 of our tournaments, we have a really good shot at meeting up with bigger schools because we have teams like Oberlin that come to our tournament as well. So I really love all 3 of our tournaments.
What is the strength of your team, do you believe?
The strength of my girls, I think, we've really been working on being smart and knowing the reasons why we're doing things and seeing the court better. I think that I hope that when other people watch my girls, they're going to be like, wow, these girls really get it. They know what they're doing. They know when to play strong. They know when to play finesse and all of those things. We're just hoping to be really solid.
I want to go back to the family a little bit. Are you going to lean on your sister any? I mean, she's not here anymore, but do you communicate with her? Will you communicate with her? She was the coach here for several years. You worked with her. How much will you communicate with her in terms of, hey, what do you think? Or what should I do? Or what shouldn't I do?
Yeah, we've actually been in communication for most of the summer, and she's offered to help me out just to kind of get me through the first year of being the head coach and doing all of the other things that I didn't have to do. But I can't bounce too many ideas off of her because she'll be in Quinter this year, so that's another rival school that we're probably going to meet up with. So,
well, listen, good luck to you, and we'll follow you here at openspacessports.com, and we'll be down to cover the Gove County Classic, so good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Coach Foster joining us here, the Farm Credit preseason coaches volleyball show right here on openspacessports.com, brought to you by the many businesses throughout the Grainfield-Grinnell area. Reporting from Grainfield, Kansas, this is Rich Epp.